Well, Fox 19 Stefano DiPietrantonio spent the day out in Colerain Township, an area that got a little more than 4 inches because we saw him record that with a yardstick.
He had all kinds of things out there, yardsticks and the
leaf
blower and the shovel and all kinds of stuff. Steph is live from Queensgate right now. And what were the roads looking like when you were headed back from your location out in the boondocks?
Well, it felt like the boondocks. There was so much snow coming down there, Ben and Tricia, and you know, it's really awful trying to drive when everyone's trying to make their own lane. You can't see the markings on the roadway. Well, take a look here. This is 7th Street, and it is definitely still snow covered. You'd be hard pressed to find any of the markings on this street for sure. And we saw all sorts of plows and salt trucks out there. Everyone's got a lot of work to do and a tough job to tackle here overnight before we plunge into this deep freeze. Snow-covered cars, tow trucks super busy, and seemingly relentless snow showers. So they called out the big guns to clear a path outside this Olive Garden and other businesses in this busy Colerain Township shopping center. So I rode along with Brian Cole, who gets it done with no heat.
Yes, I do. No heat at all.
He knew he'd be busy from what he saw on Fox 19.
Every day, every morning.
Despite several passes by snowplows during the storm, their hard work quickly disappeared. Is it kind of frustrating?
Yes, it is, because we got to go back and do it over again.
But when you've got a 500-pound bucket in front, no snow's going to stop you.
It ain't going to stop it at all, man. It's like a big old scraper.
Now check this out. Seconds after he plowed, here's what's left below. An icy layer. So more plowing than a layer of rock salt.
It's not that bad, really, man. This thing can move a lot of weight, so it's no problem with this thing.
I noticed some of the untreated surfaces. It looks like there's a lot of ice sitting below about 4 inches of snow. How tough is that to get up and off?
No, it's easy with this thing. You just lift it up, the bucket up, put the end down, scrapes it right up.
And that it did as he pushed on through. So where do you put all this stuff?
We just move it to the edge of the parking lot and get it off the lot as best as we can.
Some of us tried tackling the snow the old-fashioned way. I've got Joel, Rob, and Chris right here. They've had a lot of time on their hands tonight because the Olive Garden hasn't seen a lot of action. So they've been out here with the shovels. So we thought we'd see whose shovel could make it all the way to the end of the parking lot without wiping out. 3, 2, 1, go! Go! Rob won and Chris got a shovel full over the head. If you can't beat it, you might as well enjoy it. No doubt about it. I'm just glad I didn't wipe out. We know that parking lot, plenty of snow and ice for them to tackle there. And by the way, Brian Cole, the guy who was driving the plow, he told me that he and his buddy expect to be out pretty much working through the night. They've got plenty of parking lots and side streets to try to clear off before we get into that deep freeze. As you heard Steve say, temperatures dropping to around 10 degrees here overnight. Live here in Queensgate, Stefano DiPietrantonio, Fox 19 News.
Looks like you had a lot of fun out there.
Steph's a good guy.
It was good stuff.